Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Wereberry Games. Last time I made a review video, it was on Division 2. And I made the Division 2 review video after it had been only out for not even probably a year. This game, Destiny 2, has been out for 3 years, has had its lows and its highs, and we're going to get into it. Side note, I am recording and posting this on the same day. This weekend I will be streaming again, Saturday and Sunday, but I won't be able to, depending on the weather, I might or might not be able to. We got a severe winter storm running through our area at the moment, so I'm trying to, stay warm, stay safe. Might lose power, might not. Who knows? But time to get into this. Like many people that enjoyed Destiny 1, we were all hyped for Destiny 2, which was released in September of 2017. That's almost 3 years ago now, guys. That is kind of crazy. It just seems to have flown by. along, along with all the hype and everything, people were able to participate in open beta. I participated. I loved the beta. I thought it was gonna be great coming into when it finally released completely. But just like a lot of other people, I was completely bamboozled. Because not only were they trying to set themselves completely apart from what Destiny 1 was, which was great after the Rise of the Taken King, well, the Taken King DLC, which is when I started playing Destiny 1, so I can't say much about what Destiny was like before that. But Destiny 2 didn't really hold even a candle. A lot of people quit, went back to playing Warframe or Tom Clancy's The Division, or even went back to just playing Destiny 1. I know I did for a little while. And main reason is because it was different. It was way more grindy than what we were originally used to. Plus, they had done some things that made people really, really, not liking it. Now, with that off my chest, I'm gonna go to try to be my best at being non-biased. When Destiny 2 came out, it was overhyped, it was overdrawn completely, and they didn't really release a game the way it should have. It took me 6 hours, and literally only 6 hours, to beat the campaign. It was a good campaign, it had a decent story and everything, but it could have used more. I'm doing both pros and cons here at the same time, guys. And just like the original, there are regular weapons, what would have been known as power weapons, but is now known as special weapons and power weapons. The classes have had a bit of a rework, with blade dancers no longer being blade dancers, but with that pole dancing ability and all that. Even more rework as Forsaken came out and added a completely new third option to subclasses, which, as you can see here, I use the Sledgehammer ability, the Burning Maul, for my Sunbreaker. Let's just say Destiny 2 as a whole. I'm sorry if I'm going from one point next, guys, or jumping back forth, back forth. I'm a little jumbled right now, plus a little distracted by the weather, so I apologize for that. But Destiny 2, I'm just gonna get all the cons out. Destiny 2 was really not ready when it launched. They should have waited a year and a half instead of launching it right away. The story was grindy. You had to have a certain power level, certain level to continue onwards. Destiny 1, you only needed a certain level. You didn't need power. You didn't need your power level to be up to a certain point at all. In Destiny 2, they needed that. I don't understand why, but they did. It was lackluster when for the end game, because people were beating it super quick over and over, pretty much like a snap of a finger. I We beat the game 6 different times. Went on to beat it 10 more times. Just because we were trying to get characters leveled up and trying to go through it, and we were just having a ball and joking around and having fun. But it was that easy that we weren't even wasting hardly any time doing it. It was it was a bit of a waste, honestly. Have a campaign that small? That excuse me. Having a campaign that small was just ridiculous, guys. In game was lackluster. You when you were doing the strikes, you were almost doing the same ones over and over and over. Like one strike I did like 3 times in a row once. It was bad. There was no raids the first week. They had you had to wait either a week or a month. I can't remember which. And then a raid came out. A lot of the high value PvE players were so excited about that, and they went after it hardcore. It took a while to figure it out, but they finally got it, and they did it over and over and over. Me, I went PvP wise a little while. I went after the Phoenix armor because I thought it looked so cool and badass and all that, but that's just me. The pros now. When this game first launched, there wasn't very many pros whatsoever. It was cool. We got to drive a tank. We got to experience what 20 minutes to what an hour around there. So that's kind of a thing like, why was I even part of it? Why lose your powers if you're only going to gain it back almost instantly? Why not have your guardian fighting through everything without powers and then near the end gain the powers back? It didn't make sense. It's both a highlight and a fault there. 3 years later, and what? Four different DLCs later. Curse of Osiris, cool, pretty cool. Got to learn a lot of bit lore. Bit of a letdown though. Its story took me a couple hours to finish. It wasn't even that hard. It was just free loot. That's all it was. Warmind. Now that one I gotta pick on a bit. Warmind, there was rumor going around after they released the description of it on Steam by accident that there was going to be a virus release that's going to turn all the Exos against the Guardians and humanity and all that, and you had to help Anna Bray and Rasputin defend humanity against the Warmind, against the Exos and Traveler and the Speaker, because the Speaker had betrayed us. That didn't happen. They went with the Mall campaign, whatever it was, because that campaign was just filled with the Avengers and all that other stuff. Not very fun. Cool that we actually got to see some of the past, but it was just not that great. I'm sorry, it just wasn't. Forsaken was sad because we lost Cade and everything, and then it changed, started making the game better. We got 2 more raids. Two of the raids are literally on one area, unlike the first Destiny, which, as everybody knows that play the first Destiny, each raid had its own area, its own specific designated, really well built area, and they just stick 2 raids in one ship. It didn't make sense to me. And then with the Shadowkeep DLC adding in a new raid, I honestly think they're trying to pull from Destiny 1 success. But if they keep doing that, then they've lost what could have made this game truly stand out. Sure, it's going to bring a lot of the players back, because cool, we get to beat up Crota again, but why do that when you could just do something marvelously even more complex, like have Gaul turn into that light creature again, and you have to fight him? That'd be a cool raid. It really would be. Do something like you did with the Taken King, where in the story you fought him in the story, but you also could go and do the King's Fall raid, which you went and you could fight Oryx. Like that for Gaul, or any of the Barons in Forsaken, or that Worm God guy in Warmind, or for Curse of Osiris, that one Vex creature. You could do it easily, and it would be pretty cool. As you know, guys, I'm trying to be unbiased here, but this game kind of rubs me the wrong way a bit. Honestly, that's my honest opinion about it. Yeah, I don't mind this game, but I also don't like it either. Most of their stuff is spent on trying to look as cool as you can with customizations and all that. And they're just pulling stuff from Destiny 1 into Destiny 2, just trying to make a, as well as my friend Adam's Apple puts it, a big expansion for Destiny 1. That's literally what describes this the best. That's my review, guys. I know it's not the greatest review. I don't personally like this game too much. I will play it with my friends because then it's fun, but I can't solo play it anymore. I just can't. I just don't find it fun. But I hope you guys liked this video. Sorry if my review is not what everybody would expect. I don't have a very good review for this game. I'm sorry, guys. And if you like this videos or any of my other comment, please hit the subscribe button, the bell, so you'll get a notification when I post a video. And I'll catch you in a new one. And not the one, the next one. Sorry guys, brain fart there. Have a good one.